Good day everyone, my name is Andrew and we are excited to share something that impacts all aspects of our lives, communication. Specifically for today, we will explore how to adapt our communication style based on who we are talking to, ensuring our message is received and understood effectively. Think about this. The way you explain something to a younger sibling isn't the same as how you will present an idea to your boss. Effective communication isn't just about what we say, but also about how we say it and understanding who we are speaking to. In today's presentation, we will discuss the ways to adapt your communication style with different audience. To explain this further, let me pass it over to Angeline.
Thank you, Andrew. Communication is like a bridge. It connects people, but building the right bridge depends on understanding your audience. Today, we will guide you through how to tailor your verbal and non-verbal communication style to adapt 4 different tiers of audience: lower, same, high, and public or strangers. For each tier, we will discuss the do's and don'ts of communication, highlighting the correct ways to interact. For example, we will cover why using clear, simple language is crucial when talking to younger individuals or junior, and how maintaining respect and professionalism is key when addressing authority figures like teachers or bosses. You will also learn to avoid common mistakes like using overly casual language in formal settings or failing to adjust your tone based on the audience expectation. By the end of this presentation, we aim to equip you with practical skills to communicate effectively with different audiences. Now, let's dive into the first tier of communication.
I just want to ask you some question. How can I organize this file?
Larry, this is basic stuff. You should know how to organize this file by now. How many times do I have to tell you? Just do your job properly.
Yeah, I know I'm sorry. I'm still learning, but I still not able to get it. Can you show me again?
Tell you again, are you serious? I don't have time to help you on every task.
Hayden, I see you are trying to guide Larry, but the tone and body language might not be effective. Instead of crossing your arm like this, try to be open and be friendly to Larry so that he feels that you are willing to help and you are approachable.
Larry, I believe you're having some trouble organizing this file. Let me guide you through it again. First, start by categorizing them by date. Once you've done that, we can group them by project name. Does that make sense so far?
Oh, I see. Yeah, makes more sense now, right now. Well, thank you very much for helping.
Great. If you're unsure about any step, feel free to ask. It's all part of learning, and you'll get handled in no time.
Brother, can you teach me how to solve this question?
What? Your teacher didn't teach you in school? But I've shown you for 100 times already. Just follow the steps. Why you don't understand it?
But I don't get what you mean.
Seriously? Oh my god! You are too slow. I have no time for you. Just look up for ChatGPT for you to help you. I'm still struggling in my assignment, you know.
Okay, I will try.
Sean, I know you are trying to help Angeline, your sister, but the tone you are using and your body language are making it harder for her to learn. So as an older sibling, it's important to show patience through your action, Sean. Instead, try to use gesture like pointing at specific parts of the problem to guide her, okay, and not to show encouragement. These small changes makes her feel more comfortable and supported.
Brother, can you help me to solve this question?
Yes. Okay, Angeline, let's work on to this together. To combine like terms, first look at the coefficient of the same variable. For example, you can When you combine them, what did you get?
Oh, X.
Yes, exactly. That's it. So let's try for the next one. See how it works.
Thanks for explaining.
See the difference? When Sean adjusted his tone and body language like pointing to encourage, Angeline felt more comfortable and confident. Similarly, when Angeline sat upright and engaged actively, the interaction became much more smoother and much more productive. Remember, communication isn't just about words. Non-verbal clues like gestures, postures, and facial expression are just as important in building understanding and trust. By combining supportive language with positive body language, you can help others learn effectively and build stronger relationships.
Angeline, you see yourself? I don't think you are even trying. The job you sent me is full of mistakes. You see yourself here? Also here? Do you even care about this assignment or not?
Excuse me, I finished that draft overnight while you didn't even check the outline properly. You are the one not contributing enough.
Yeah, so you should blame me for anything.
At least I'm doing
Because you
something.
are-
Maybe try being a team player for once.
Hey Bo, let's pause for a moment. I can see you both are frustrated, but talking over each other and blaming won't help solve anything. As friend and teammate, I think you guys should respect each other, listen actively, and work collectively. As for Larry, I noticed that you called Angeline in a disrespectful way. Instead of waving your hand impatiently, how about we try to use a more polite verbal cue like Angeline, could we discuss this? It set a more respectful tone for the conversation. For Angeline, I understand that you are upset, but responding disrespectfully only make the situation even worse. So instead of crossing your arm and rolling your eyes, how about we try to maintain an open posture and calmly express your concern? This shows that you are open to collaboration rather than conflict.
Okay, Angeline, I have looked through your job and I noticed some of the formatting issues and a few points that need clarifications. Would you help me to refine those sections with you?
Thanks, Larry. I appreciate that. And you are right. I should double check some of the details.
Great. If I missed anything in the outline earlier, let me know so that we can adjust it together too.
Sounds good. Let's tackle this as a team.
Notice how much more productive the conversation became when Larry and Angeline actively listened to each other and focused on finding solutions. In the same tier interaction like this, mutual respect is key for achieving common goals.
Larry, I just wanted to tell you that if we follow your plan, it doesn't make any sense. It will take twice as long and we will not meet the deadline.
My plan is realistic, unlike yours. You're just rushing everything and not thinking it through properly. Maybe you should stop criticizing and actually contribute something useful. I understand your concern, Andrew. Let me explain why I think my plan could work. Breaking the task into smaller chunks might take more time upfront, but you see, it could actually reduce a lot of errors and also save time in the long run. So what do you think about that?
Sure. I don't understand why I have so many unnecessary tasks. To be honest, it is very tiring and very demotivating. Do you even care about my personal growth in this company?
Excuse me, Andrew. I think I do a very important decision for this company. it's because of the prioritize for the team, but not because of just you. Don't be so selfish. Please think about your attitude before you're coming to get free.
Attitude? Sorry, I'm just trying to do something meaningful and maximize the profit. Is there any other problem?
If you keep talking to me like this, you get nothing from me or even from company.
Andrew, I understand you are frustrated, but the way you are approaching this is coming as somewhat confrontational. When you are addressing this concern with a manager especially, and it's important to be professional and also solution focused instead of blaming or demanding. And Sean, I see that Andrew's tone might have upset you, but as a manager, it's equally important to listen and respond constructively. Dismissing the concern can escalate tension instead of solving the issues.
Okay.
Manager, thank you for taking the time for me to talk to you. I wanted to share some concerns I had recently about my current assignments. Well, I understand that these tasks are very important, but I feel that I could contribute more meaningfully by taking on some of the larger projects. So, would it be possible to discuss how I can support those while still completing my current assignments?
Thank you, Andrew, for bringing this opportunity for me and bringing this so professionally. I didn't realize that you are being underutilized from the company. So maybe we can have a review to your workload and let's see if we can balance the task for you.
Yeah, sure. So I'm thinking that I can take this project if you don't mind.
Oh, great. So I think that you are kind of suitable for this job also. So maybe we can set a time for it and discuss in detail. So in the meanwhile, I think I can give you some drinks to drink. Yeah, this is for
Oh
you.
my gosh, thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
No worries.
Alright.
Notice how the conversation shifted when Andrew used a respectful and solution-focused approach, and Sean listened openly. When interacting with higher tier people, mutual respect and professionalism are key to addressing the concerns constructively and maintaining a positive working relationship.
Angeline, I don't really get the feedback you gave me on my assignment. Can you explain properly this time? It's kind of confusing.
Aiden, I already gave you the feedback. You just need to read it again. I have no time to repeat it.
How am I asked to improve myself if you don't even help me? What's the point of the feedback if it doesn't make sense?
Aiden, you just need to figure it out. I can't phone speed you every step of the way.
Wait, hold on. Miss Angeline and Aiden, right? So Aiden, I understand that you are feeling confused, but the way you are addressing Angeline come across as disrespectful. When asking for someone's feedback in a higher tier like a teacher, it's important to be polite and when addressing people and specific about what you don't understand. And also Miss Angeline, I can see that Aiden's tone might have some put you off, but as a teacher, your role is to guide him and correct his mistake. Dismissing a student's confusion doesn't help them to improve or feel supported.
Miss Angeline, thank you for your feedback on my assignment. I tried to review it, but I'm struggling to understand the part about the structure. Can you clarify how can I improve that?
Of course, Aiden. Your content is strong, but the paragraph could be more organized. Start with a clear topic sentence for each paragraph and make sure the supporting points flow logically. Does that help?
Yeah, that's made a lot of sense now. Thank you for explaining it.
Great, working on it. Thank you.
So, see the difference? When Aiden asks his question politely and Miss Angeline provide a clear and constructive feedback, the conversation became much more productive. In higher tier interaction like this, respect and clarity are essential for effective communication and mutual understanding.
Hey, I've been waiting for 20 minutes already. This is really unacceptable. What kind of service is this? Nobody will help me.
Look, we are out of stuff today. If you can't wait, that's not my problem.
Hey, is this my problem? It shouldn't be my problem, right?
So if you
What
are not
attitude is
happy-
this?
So if you are not happy, you can just go to another store.
What kind of service is this?
Sean, I understand you are upset, but raising your voice and being confrontationally only make it harder to resolve the issue. When expressing dissatisfaction, it is important to stay calm and state your concern respectfully.
Excuse me. Excuse me, sorry, I've been waiting for a long time already actually. I've been waiting for 30 minutes right now. Can you please ask someone to assist me because I've been waiting for so long time already.
No, I'm really sorry about that. As you can see, we are quite of a sort of staff today, so I will make sure to assign a person to help you right away. So, yeah.
Okay, thank you for your understanding. So, yeah, I really appreciate it so much. So please do assign people to assist me as well. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Hey, where's the bus station?
Excuse me, do I know you? Why should I even bother you?
Whoa, okay, it's just a direction. What makes such a big deal?
Then that's none of my business. Bye.
The way Aiden approached Andrew came across as rude and demanding. Andrew was upset with Aiden's tone. Then he responded dismissively. When asking for help from a stranger, it's important to be polite, not overly intrusive, and considerate of their time. A simple response or even politely declining would have been more constructive.
Excuse me, sir. I thought I'm a bit lost in the rush. Could you please tell me where to get to the bus station?
Yeah, sure. Just go down the stairs and then go straight and turn left.
Okay, thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Okay, now bye.
See the difference? When Aiden using a polite and respectful tone, Andrew was more willing to help, and the interactive was positive for both. In situations with strangers, being considerate and showing gratitude foster cooperation and understanding.
Thank you all for staying with us as we explore the art of adapting communication to different audiences. As we have seen throughout the presentation, effective communication isn't just about speaking, it's about it's about connecting, understanding, and being understood. Okay, let's recap what we have learned today. We have identified 4 key tiers of communications. Firstly, lower tiers, engaging with those who looked up to us like juniors, younger siblings, or mentees. Next, same tiers, collaborating with peers, friends, or colleagues. Thirdly, higher tiers, respectfully interacting with authorized figures such as managers, teachers, or even parents. Lastly, public or strangers, communicating with people we don't know, often to unfamiliar or formal setting. In each of these tiers, we highlighted examples of wrong and right ways to communicate. From Larry's impatience as a senior to Aiden's frustration with the strangers, we saw how our words, tone, and non-verbal cues can either build bridges or stress them. So the key takeaway from today is simple. Communication is adaptable. It requires empathy, respect, and the ability to adjust our approach based on our audience. Thank you once again for your time and attention. We hope this presentation has given you valuable insights and practical tools to adapt your communication style effectively in any situations. Remember, Great communications build great connections, and that's what we can strive for. Thank you.